Hey everybody, So Wookie here. In this video, we're going to go over the new PUBG Global Invitational.S esports event that's just been announced that's going to be the next esports event after PCS3 is concluded. So, we're going to go through all the different details of the event, as well as what the prizes are going to be, how many teams are going to be in it, where the teams are coming from, and a bit about the format of the actual competition itself. So, there's a trailer about it up on the PUBG Esports YouTube event, which I'll tag in the description below if you want to go and watch that. But for now, we'll skip that and go straight to the info. So, what is the PUBG Global Invitation-S? PGI.S takes 28 teams tournament and molds it into an 8-week esports festival where players from around the world can come together and compete for a massive $3.5 million prize pool. So just a couple of things of that. 8 weeks of esports is really awesome. If you're a fan of the PUBG esports like myself, then that's going to be really good. I can only assume they're going to do some kind of like pick'em challenge as well, which is good to get everyone involved and watching it. $3.5 million is massive as well. It's a lot of money for those players. So it's put something real on the line. And then it goes, what does the S stand for? Lots of things, actually. The S is for survival, the core of what makes Battle Royale. It also represents the new series format of PGI. It's supremacy, it's showmanship, it's a global showdown, and perhaps most importantly, it's safety, as they're taking big steps to ensure that PGI.S is the best PUBG tournament and everybody stays safe. So the details of the tournament, so it's running from the February the 1st to March 28th, which is in 2021. They're inviting 32 teams from around the world, and it's going to take place in Korea. They've done loads of stuff, obviously, to make it safe for the players. They're going to have a 2-week isolation before they get there, etc. And also, 30% of the profit earned from Pick'em Challenge will be added later on. Right, okay, so there's going to be a Pick'em Challenge run alongside it, and 30% of the profits from that will be added onto the prize pool. Where are the teams coming from? So you've got 7 European teams, 6 Chinese teams, 5 Southeast Asia, 4 North America, 4 South Korea, 2 Latin America, 2 Japanese team, and 2 Chinese Taipei teams as well. So a good mix there. I'm a little surprised that there wasn't like 5 or 6 American teams perhaps, but they probably just worked out like the global rankings through like consistent performance and like distributed them accordingly. So how will the matches take place? So PGI.S is made up of 2 parts: weekly survival and weekly finals. During the first week, all teams will participate in preliminary ranked decision matches to decide their placement, with the top 16 teams participating in the first weekly survival match. Weekly survival will be held for a total of 16 matches during the weekdays to select 6 chicken dinner winners. 16 teams with chicken dinner from weekly survival will earn prize money and a spot in the weekly finals. Once a team earns a spot in the weekly finals, the next highest ranked team for the waiting list takes their place in weekly survival and the next match begins. Weekly finals will have a total of 10 matches and a larger amount of prize money on the line, which teams will earn based on their performance. The team with the most amount of prize money after 8 weeks will win PGI.S. So basically, they've got, at the beginning, there's going to be ranked matches, which decides on how the survival matches take place. And then they play the survival matches through the week. When they win a survival match, they earn their spot into the weekly final match. Now, they'll get a certain amount of prize money for winning the survival, but most of the money is won on the finals match, which is probably going to be on the weekend. And then once you've qualified for that, you won't be doing a survival match because you've already qualified, and another team will take the place to give them a chance. And then on the weekend, you'll have the weekly final match. That'll earn the most, get them the most money. So if you win that match, it's a real big win. And then over the course of 8 weeks of doing that, whoever at the end of the 8 weeks has got the most prize money is going to have won the entire tournament. So it's a pretty good format. It gives all the teams a chance to get money, if not win the entire tournament. So it's good for supporting, all the esports teams, not just the biggest teams. So yeah, it's a pretty cool format. And it's a good way to give like the tournament longevity as well. So, to make it 8 weeks long, they obviously had to have a certain format in place. But yeah, it's good. Next, they talk about the COVID-19 safety precautions. We want all our players and staff to feel safe in environment to concentrate on the tournament. They've built in a 2-week quarantine, like I said before, at the beginning of the schedule, and they're providing various services to keep everyone comfortable during that isolation. Furthermore, they're following all government guidelines, of course. And then they just thank you at the end. So that's it. I'm quite looking forward to that. So like I said, that's from February the 1st to March 28th. So it's not really that long away if we think about it. We're coming up to the end of November now. You've got December, January, and then you're there. So it's like, what, 10 weeks or so away until PGI.S starts. So I'll be really looking forward to which teams they invite from each area. But yeah, hope you found this video useful. If you did, consider liking and subscribing to see more. Wookie out.